your secrets are safe at the 24/7 motel. And they rent by the hour, the day or the week at the 24/7 motel. The walls are too thin, the beds they all squeak at the 24/7 motel. The freeway's so close that it rattles your head at the 24/7 motel. The thunder from the big rigs could wake up the dead at the 24/7 motel. The Gideon's Bible is there, though the times it gets open or rare. When you wake up, you haven't a prayer, 'cause you've just been through hell. Don't think God's ever stayed at the 24/7 motel. Well, there ain't no room service or mints on your pillow, just a fine neon sign shining outside your window. But with Denny's next door and the rent's so darn cheap, better quit your complaining and get you some sleep. 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 What? Housekeeping? The maids knock at 8, though checkouts at noon at the 24/7 motel. But that works out great, 'cause you can't leave too soon from the 24/7 motel. And you greet all your neighbors as they load their cars at the 24/7 motel. You wonder how many have psychological scars from the 24/7 motel. Think it's time that we headed for home. Let's go put some bugs on the chrome at some later date. If I roam, you might think me unwell. Well, I'll probably stay at the 24/7 motel, 'cause the sheets and the bathrooms are clean. There's even a soda machine. And oh, what old Johnny has seen but never would tell. I'm coming back soon to the 24/7 motel. Money, and what I got ain't mine. I spent it all some years ago for stuff I bought on time. What I earn tomorrow is all gone yesterday. I'm folding me hands, bowing me head, this is what I'm going to say. Oh, Lord, have pity on this working soul. Show me how to climb out the hole. Feel like I'm buried, but I ain't dead yet. Ain't dead yet. What I really wanna know, what I really wanna know, is there life after death, sir? Life after death got in way over me head, sir, and it's causing regret. I work hard every day, sir, giving more than I get. Can't you point out the way, sir, to life after death? Now someone's always trying to give me another credit card. They make it so dang easy That's what makes it hard to quit this living in the red and move into the black. Guess I'm just a credit junkie, plastic monkey on me back. Oh, Lord, have pity on the working soul. Show me how to climb out the hole. Feel like I'm buried, but I ain't dead yet. Ain't dead yet. Oh, what I really wanna know. What I really wanna know. What I really wanna know is there life after death, sir? Life after death. Cutting way over me head, sir, and it's causing regrets. I work hard every day, sir, giving more than I get. Can't you point out the way, sir, to life after death? Now, I ain't blaming no one else but me, but I'd sure love to live the rest of my life interest-free. Got no time for my family, no time for me friends, no time for vacations, and no meeting of the ends. All the mail I receive says remit payment due. Light up the end of the tunnel, Lord, and let I make it through. Oh, Lord, have pity on this working soul. Show me how to climb out the hole. Feel like I'm buried, but I ain't dead yet. Ain't dead yet. Know what I really wanna know. What I really wanna know. What I really wanna know is there life after death, sir? Life after death. Cutting way over me head, sir, and it's causing regrets. I work hard every day, sir, giving more than I get. Can't you point out the way, sir, to life after death? Oh, play that thing. Life after death. Oh, hear me, Lord, take me there. Life after death. Oh, hear me, Lord, take me there. Life after death. Oh, hear me, Lord, take me there. Life after death. Oh, hear me, Lord, take me there. Life after death. Oh, hear me, Lord, take me there. Life after death. Oh, hear me, Lord, take me there. Life after death. Oh, hear me, Lord, take me there. Life after death.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and anybody I missed. My name is Joe Rathburn. Welcome to another edition of the Folkey Monkey, both live and on the interwebs. So tonight we have a couple of guests, kind of an unusual happenstance here at the Folkey Monkey. Normally we just have one guest, but tonight we're splitting the bill with a man who's been a entertainment institution here in San Diego for many, many years. Just about everybody has run across Jerry Gontang at one time or another in one music venue or another, and
or your car.
or your car. We've got him here with us, and then we also have the remarkable pan master Robbie Hutchinson is going to be joining us tonight. So we got a lot to be looking forward to, and I want to bring them up: Jerry Gontang and Robbie Hutchinson. There they are. That's Jerry. For those of you watching at home, and this is Robbie. All right, and we're revisiting a theme that we had done last year. Was it last year? Was it 2020? Was it 2019 that we did?
We were in a pandemic last year.
Well, I know, but we did a few shows before the pandemic shut us down. I could remember if you guys were one of them, but the theme was Trop-rock and beyond. What is Trop-rock, you might ask? Well, I'm not going to tell you. No, we are going to show you what Trop-rock is, but it's kind of an amalgam of different styles, from everything from country music to rock and roll to reggae to calypso to Latin. It's got everything in it, and the man who did the best job of actually probably inventing it, he put all those styles together and came up with the Jimmy Buffett sound, and so we'll be doing our share of that tonight. But we're also going to feature the pan. This is the steel drum, or as they call it down in Trinidad, the pan, and we're going to feature that because it's so unique. It's one of the very unique instruments of the world, and Robbie has spent many a year down in Trinidad playing in the 150-piece steel bands down there, learning how to do it and do it the way it was invented back in the 40s. And so anyway, those are just a few of the things we get to look forward to tonight. Hi, everybody out there in Facebook land or YouTube land.
Facebookers.
Glad to have you here. And why don't we start out with something just to get loosened up.
Okay.
We're gonna strut a little bit here. This I didn't even mention Louisiana gets thrown into that amalgam that is trop-rock. So this is a song that was done by a band called the Meters out of Louisiana, and the song's called Sissy Strut, C-I-S-S-Y, Strut. Okay. I'm not going to worry about the guy who's walking around lost out there.
Where's the door?
C, right? All right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. much. That's Robbie Hutchinson there on the steel drum. You can find a lot of steel drummers here in San Diego, but none of them play like Robbie.
Let's do it again. That was fun.
And Jerry Gontang, how you doing over there, buddy?
Good, thanks. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Glad you're here. I've been fine. Do you know where Trop-rock came from?
Me.
Yeah. Good. That's a good call. I like that. Yeah.
No, I started calling it that a long time before I've heard anybody else calling it that. But no, where does it come
The
from?
genre, the actual tropical rock and roll genre came around. There was a couple on the East Coast in the Carolinas, and they had a group called the Margarita Mafia. And Mafia stood for musicians, artists, and friends in alliance. And it was Margarita Mafia, is what they called it. But somebody's, I guess, either already had that name or they couldn't use it anymore. So they came up with the Trop-rock Music Association, and they needed a genre for all of us Jimmy Buffett musicians, people who were playing Jimmy Buffett style music, but we were being called Gulf and Western, country crap or whatever. Anyway, Caribbean country, whatever. Anyway, there was all these different things, and they came up with. They called me and said, "We got to come up with something," and we decided that tropical rock and roll was going to be the best way to go. And then they took it and lobbied and put it into CD Baby and iTunes, and then now we have our own little genre called Trop-rock.
There you go. And Jerry is one of its major exponents. His band Stars on the Water tours all over the country, playing for different Parrothead organizations, and
Ends up.
Good on you.
Yeah.
You hung with it, and I remember before there was Trop-rock and before there was probably about the same time that the Parrothead Club was forming, you were going barefoot and playing.
He had long hair.
And Jimmy Buffett songs.
And no beard.
What's going to be your first song tonight, man?
Gee, how about that Back to the Islands at Hugo's?
The Leon Russell song?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that one.
Yeah, okay, good.
I've always loved this song. Leon Russell tune called Back to the Island. Not to be confused with the Hugo Duarte song called Back to the Islands, which we also will be doing tonight.
Which we will confuse you with even more after we get that part done. Okay.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Now the day is gone, and I sit alone and think of you, girl. Could I do without you in my life? Wondering if you love me or just making a fool of me. And I hope you understand, I just had to go back to the island and watch the sun go down and the sea roll in. And I've been thinking of you and how it might have been. Hear those night birds cry, watch the sunset down. Yeah, and I hope you understand, I just had to go back to the island. For all those sunny skies, it's raining in my heart, and I know down in my soul I'm really gonna miss you. But it had to end this way from all the games we played. And I hope you understand, I just had to go back to the island and watch the sun go down. Hear the sea rolling, and I've been thinking of you birds cry, watch the sun sit down, and I hope you understand. I just had to go back to the island and watch the sun go down. Hear the sea rolling. Yes, I've been thinking of you, how it might have been. Hear those night birds cry, watch the sunset down. Yes, I hope you understand. I just had to go back to the island, and I hope you understand. I just had to go back to the island. I thank you, Leon Russell. Thank you. That's like a bitchin' song.
Hey, Robbie.
Hey.
What song you want to do next?
Oh, wow. How about the hammer?
Oh,
All right.
Let's do that hammer.
I have to tell a story about the hammer before we play it. Like I said, Robbie, he's married to a Trinidadian woman. Went down there and met her. How many years did you go down there in a row?
15 years.
About 15 years.
Yeah.
So,
Not in a row, but...
oh, okay. But you went down there 15 years and competed in Panorama 15 times. And
About 13 times.
okay. So
Who's counting?
obviously Robbie is counting.
The first year I went, I didn't play because I was only there for just check it out. That was in 1990. That was the first year.
Panorama is the big carnival festival they have down there for steel pan. You know, that's where your career in pandom can be made or broken. And but so I'm working at this bar called the Barefoot Bar down in Pacific Beach on Sunday afternoons. This is back in the mid-90s, and I'm listening to the radio as I'm trying to find a parking space driving around down there. And I'm listening to a show called Afropop Worldwide on KPBS radio. And suddenly this song comes on, and it just strikes me as being like some of the happiest music I've ever heard. It was a wonderful song. It's called The Hammer. And it just sounded happy. I didn't get all the lyrics, so I wasn't sure exactly what it was about. But that was on a Sunday, and on Monday I started calling. I called the radio station trying to find out, you know, what was the name of that song you played at such and such a time on Afropop Worldwide. And it took me a long time to track it down. I finally found out it was a guy named David Rudder who did the song, wrote the song, and I finally found out that I got a hold of his manager. I actually called Trinidad and talked to the manager because I wanted to get the lyrics to the song. Now this was pre-internet, you know, so anyway, the guy said he'd mail me the lyrics, and he never did. And then later I found out that there was a guy named Andy Narell, who was a New Yorker who's championed the pan and has, you know, many albums out. And he had recorded The Hammer with David Rudder and his own version of it and put it out on his album. So all I had to do was walk down to the local record store and buy a CD with the song on it, but I didn't know that. So anyway, it's a great song and with a great story. It tells a story about the man who used to make the pan, who was Rudolph Charles. And we'll go into how they make the pans later on. But let's get into this song about the life and death of Rudolph Charles. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2.
Somewhere down in love until many years ago, a man had a hammer, used to follow him to and fro. He used to use it to pound a pan, or sometime a stupid man, all in the savannah, never miss panorama. One day the old hammer just disappeared. Oh, some say that it vanished into thin air. So where the man with the hammer gone? Tell me where he gone. Anybody know where the hammer gone? Tell me where he gone. Can you tell me what's going on? Tell me where he gone. I wanna know where the hammer gone. Tell me where he gone. Why you up and leave? Trail. Why you make me grieve? Trail. Hammer turn me flat. Trail. Why you doing that? Trail. Oh Lord. Well, the dragon don't walk the trail no more. Well, the dragon don't walk the trail no more. From April of '85, Hammer went to sleep. After years of making noise, not even a peep. He used to move with the dragon man, all through the soca land. Always on the scene, they used to control the Baba Green. Well, the dragon don't walk the trail no more. Ooh, who holding the hammer, I want to know. Where the man with the hammer gone? Tell me where he gone. Thunderbolt Williams, what going on? Tell me where he gone. Hammer giving we a heavy horn. Tell me where he gone. Now I hear it by White Lemon Pond. Tell me where he gone. Look children, look under your bed. All above your head. Look behind the door. What you waiting for? Oh Lord. Well, the dragon don't walk the trail no more. Well, the dragon don't walk the trail no more. On a silver chariot, riding to the sun, leaving fire in its wake, spirits on the run. As we gather round that day, I hear Sister Sheila say, last night she see a sign. She see the hammer and he doing fine. Same time thunder roll, she ball out, you see. He done start to tune a pan already. So where the man with the hammer gone? Tell me where he gone. Sister Sheila, what going on? Tell me where he gone. This thing giving we a heavy horn. Tell me where he gone. This hammer like a police boot on the corn. Tell me where he gone. Look children, look out through the town. Hey, turn it upside down. Hey, look on top the hill. Hey, on the windowsill. Trail. Oh Lord, well the dragon don't walk the trail no more. Ruby in the bumper there. Well the dragon don't walk the trail no more. Tell them, well the dragon don't walk the trail no more. Tell them again, well the dragon don't walk the trail no more. He don't walk the trail, don't walk the trail, don't walk the trail no more, no more. Well the dragon don't walk the trail no more. Well the dragon don't walk the trail no more.
Thank you. Now, can you imagine, just imagine 150 of these instruments on a stage playing that song, you know, with drums, bass, no guitar. Guitar pans, but there's just drums and bass and other percussion instruments. That's about all.
Well, yeah, you got bass pans. There's a variety of those: 9 bass, 6 bass, tenor bass. Then you have like the guitar pans, which are a set of doubles, but they don't have a lot of notes in them, but they have lower notes.
Yeah.
And they're for strumming chords usually.
Would there be an electric bass player? No. Just pans.
Bass pans, which are
Yep.
these are 55-gallon oil drums, and the bass pans would not be cut off. They're full length, and they have 3 notes.
So you're surrounded by how many pans when you're a bass player?
Well, a 9 bass, you'd have 3 in front of you and 6 around you. There's even a 12 bass.
Wow.
Which you literally step into that thing because you've got 6 basses hanging in front of you and 6 around you. So you walk into it, it's like an office. Yeah.
That is the prettiest 55-gallon drum I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, but
Lots of chrome there.
Yeah, it's chrome. It's not bumper chrome though. It's,
no.
Yeah.
You guys, we're gonna try an instrumental song of mine here. I wrote this tune. I came up with a guitar lick and liked it, and turned it into a song. And when the first time I performed it, I didn't have a title for it, so I was performing at a bar, and I just thought, well, it'd be a unique thing to do to just ask the audience to name the song. So I said, I got this new song, and I don't have a title for it. First one to shout out a title, that's what this song's going to be called. Man, I was really opening myself up. Could have been anything. But the first thing that was said was Chula Vista. So this song is now called Chula Vista. And we're going to do it right now for you. And let me play through it one time. I think this says that on the chart now, doesn't it? Maybe you got the chart, the earlier version that doesn't have that on it. But yeah, I'll play through it. You guys come in on the B section. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Thank you. Nice job.
Is that the first time ever
What?
that you've done it with a band?
Yes.
The first time ever?
Yeah, first time ever I've ever done it with a band. I've got a track that I play to when I do it by myself, but yeah, first time. And
We used to play it.
well, Robbie and I have played it before, yeah, but not with a band.
Wow, that was cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
Maybe the
For those of you who are like new to the Folkey Monkey format, raise your hand if this is your first time you've been to a Folkey Monkey. A few of you. Yeah. So we don't rehearse except the day of. We'll run through the songs. We get here about anywhere from 4:30 to 6 o'clock and run through as much as we can. But I'll send materials out to all the guys in advance, and hopefully they'll get it. They're all busy. All these guys are busier than hell, and me too. Well, we get around to it. We do as much homework as we can.
That's what he thinks.
Oh, we got anybody online?
Hi.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Hey, we be jamming. Is that Mark? Mark Miller.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark. He's a bass player and lives in Kentucky. And that's
Jenna. Hi, Jenna.
Jenna Williams?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Jenna.
She and I will be at Hacienda Casablanca a week from today.
All right.
Yeah.
The dose of you.
Yeah. Dos.
Yeah.
That's a cheap promotional gimmick if I've ever seen one.
Yeah. And is that Ann? No, Ann Utterback.
Oh, yeah.
Love the mixture of the instruments. Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. It's always you throw a pan into any band and it's cool. And who's that?
That's the David Hauser, is it? Is it really? All the way from Ohio? Iowa?
No. It's Dale Hauer.
Oh, Dale Hauer. I've got glasses on, I can't see that more. Wait, I know what it is there. Oh, now it's better. Okay.
He's talking about how his chrome dome is reflecting off the chrome pans, something like that. Hi from Phoenix. Hi, Phoenix.
Hi, Michelle.
Is that Michelle?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, before we had a live audience, we had the monitor down here in the front row. Nobody sits in the front row. We still can have it down there, but it's easier to see the feedback coming in from the interwebs when it's down here up front. You can barely read it back there, but it's good. Next, Robbie, or is it Jerry's turn?
Jerry's turn.
Jerry, what's your next call?
Let's go back to the Trop-rock thing and do a Jimmy Buffett song.
Okay.
This is a song called Tin Cup Chalice, and it's one of my Shannon's favorite Jimmy Buffett songs. And she even has a license plate for him that says, "I want to go back to the island." That's just a line in there, but the title of the song is called Tin Cup Chalice.
You're hitting that theme pretty hard tonight.
I am. That's Island Kid, how it goes, I guess. I can start this, right?
Yeah. With a little count off.
1, 2, 3, go. I want to go back to the island where the shrimp boats tie up to the pylons. Give me oysters and beer for dinner every day of the year, and I'll feel fine. I'll feel fine. I wanna be there. I wanna go back down and lie beside the sea there, with a tin cup or a chalice, fill it up with good red wine, and I'll be chewing on a honeysuckle vine. It's time the sun goes gliding across the water. Sailboats, they go searching for a breeze. Salt air, it ain't thin. It'll stick right to your skin and make you feel fine. Make you feel fine. I wanna be there. I wanna go back down and get high by the sea there. Wine, and I'll be chewing let's get that Packard running and let's move. I want to be there before the day tries to sneak away and leaves us behind. I've made up my mind. I want to be there. I want to go back down and die beside the sea there with a tin cup for a chalice. Fill it up with good red wine and I'll be chewing on a honeysuckle vine. Yeah, with a tin cup for a chalice. Fill it up with good red wine and I'll be chewing on a honeysuckle vine. Thank you. In that song, there's a line that says, "Get that Packard running and let's move." This is a Jimmy Buffett song. He wrote it when he was first starting off in the Gulf and Western music, and it's like on one of his first albums. And that line refers to Jerry Jeff Walker took Jimmy Buffett down to Key West for his first trip, and that's what that whole line was about. So then, and he wrote a song about it and made millions of dollars. That's how it works.
You think he made millions of dollars off that song?
No.
No.
But he's made millions of dollars since.
Oh, yeah. God. We do this one song that we haven't done yet, I don't think.
Robertson?
No. Where is it? You told me it was on... oh, yeah, we did do it. It was the very first song we did tonight.
License to Chill.
Yeah, License to Chill. But I didn't know what album the song was. Jimmy Buffett recorded, and it was written by Leon Russell. And I went to his website and started searching songs. The song page goes on for like 30, 40 pages. You know, it's just like...
It's got 50 albums.
I know, it's amazing. So, who's up next?
Me.
Okay, what you got, Robbie?
What do you think, barometer soup? Black Orpheus?
Let's try Black Orpheus.
Yeah.
I've never seen that movie. Anybody seen that movie, Black Orpheus? Yeah?
Orfeo y Negro.
Orfeo y Negro.
Famous Brazilian movie from 1959, I think. And it's based on the Orpheus and Eurydice Greek myth. Only it's supposed to be taking place in Brazil in the 1950s. Very classic film. And the soundtrack became very popular because it was at the beginning of bossa nova when it became popular in the United States. So the music is by Antonio Carlos Jobim, and it really launched bossa nova. If you're not familiar right at the moment who he is, just think of Girl from Ipanema.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of guys do.
Just 1 second here. I want to see if I got this.
There's a part of the movie where he's saying that Eurydice, and
What's it mean?
Eurydice, from the Greek.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. We're gonna do it like
Yeah. It's changing it from a bossa to a samba. All right, I wrote this tune, put it on my Rockwell's and Picasso's record. Do you have the chart in A? For what? With The Way of the World. Okay. It's called The Way of the World. And I was trying to do something reggae-fied. Great music for a hot night in Michigan. Ray, bet you it's hot back there. Joe, I think Ellie will be in LA soon. Like, for a visitor to stay, Mark. Is she touring with that fella? Joe, so when are you doing a bluegrass on the left coast night? Yeah, it's a good question. We've not done that. We could. We definitely could. Just got to find the right guest. Okay, so it's a song called The Way of the World. It's just, you know, we are the way of the world. Each and every one of us. We make it up as we go along. So...
Brothers is a Walmart store. That's the way of the world, the way of the world, the way of the world, Lord, Lord, yeah. That's the way it is today. That's the way of the world. Most folks do the things they should. Some have just misunderstood. Some are up to no damn good. That's the way of the world. Most folks find their way alright. Some folks lose it late at night. Some folks' heads ain't screwed on tight. That's the way of the world, the way of the world, the way of the world, Lord, Lord, yeah. That's the way it is today. That's the way of the world. But let me ask you something. What would you do if you could work the levers? What would you do if you could push the buttons? It just might surprise you that you are a lever. You are a button. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are. 2, 3, 4. One could truly say, no matter what one does today, the world keeps spinning anyway. That's the way of the world. Every day your whole life through, you shape the world around you too. That's the way of the world, the way of the world, the way of the world, Lord, Lord, yeah. We're the way it is today. We are the way of the world, the way of the world, the way of the world, Lord, Lord, yeah. We're the way it is today. We are the way of the world, the way of the world. We are the way of the world, way of the world, the way of the world. Of the world. Nice. Nice background vocals there. Thank you. And that's Robbie Hutchinson on the steel pan. He also played it on the CD. And I will venture to say that that's one of the solo. You did a great solo tonight. The solo on the CD is one of the best solos ever recorded. Pan solos ever recorded, I think. I was listening to it just the other night, just by accident. I was it just came up in a playlist.
When I was listening to the song and that solo came on, I just about fell out of my chair.
Yeah.
Because I had forgotten that I was on there, and then I remembered where we recorded it.
Big Fish, didn't we? No, we recorded it at my house.
Yeah, in a closet, I think, that you had soundproofed.
No,
right?
I didn't soundproof it.
Oh.
It was a walk-in closet. There were clothes hung on this side and clothes hung on this side, and that was the soundproofing.
Right. It was nice, muffled, kept all the sound out.
But whatever, it sounded great.
So you played it there and you came out of the closet. Is that right? Good on you.
Well, you know what? I think it's a good time for us to take a short break, and we're going to just about a 10-minute break, and then we'll be back and we'll finish up the evening. You guys are just wonderful for being here. Really, really appreciate it.
Thank you for being socially undistant.
And want to let you know about the next show on, let's see, what would it be, the 26th? Yeah, the 26th. We've got the great trio featuring Peggy Watson, David Beldock, and the bass player Paul Beach. Just a couple of a trio of real pros. They've all been there and done that. Great songwriters, and they're going to be. They put out an album, I think in 2019, and they're just getting around to celebrating the release of it now because of the COVID thing. So we're going to do a CD celebration that night, and they'll be doing other things too besides what's on the CD. But and I'll be sitting in with them, opening the show and sitting in with them. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So please get your tickets for that early. Also, I want to remind you, if you didn't see the notification, you know, we do these shows fully aware of the fact that you know, we may have people in the audience, we may not have people in the audience, and we may make a little money, we may not make any money. That's fine. It's just the nature of the business. But every once in a while, I will book somebody for one of these shows who is coming from a long ways away. They're on tour. And on November 11th, I have booked a very, very special artist named Ari Hest. Ari Hest comes from the Boston area, and he's remarkable. If you really have not listened to him, please do. Just go to my website and tap into the video that's there, listen to that, and then look him up and check out all of his work. Amazing, prolific, wonderful songwriter and singer and guitar player and musician all around. But he has a guarantee. He doesn't come for free and on speculation. I have to pay him to be here. So I need to sell 48 tickets by next week. I've sold, a few people kicked in after the newsletter came out, but I've sold just a few. I still need a lot more tickets sold. So please check him out, see if he's your cup of tea, and then if he is, please buy your tickets now so I can be assured that I'm not going to lose my shorts when that show comes around, because I'll have to cancel the show if I don't sell 48 tickets by next week. So, I'm sorry? Exactly. You know? So we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Thanks for being here. Okay.
chair. I bet I can make it. Yes, I can make it. And now I've got these lofty dreams, and lots of folks might picture me a fool. Cause I take my ideals to extremes. That's one way to get ahead. When 2 steps forward and 1 step back seem to be the rule. I'm working towards a better world. I won't let no one puncture my balloon. Cause as long as I'm trying to shoot it, might as well get closer to the moon. just a little closer to the moon. I think I'm getting closer to the moon. Yeah, a little closer to the moon. Just a little closer to the moon. Here I go. The Dutchman's not the kind of man to keep his thumb jammed in the dam that holds his dreams in. But that's a secret only Margaret knows. When Amsterdam is golden in the morning, Margaret brings him breakfast, she leaves him. He thinks the tulips bloom beneath the snow. He's mad as he can be, but Margaret only sees that sometime. Sometimes she sees her unborn children in his eyes. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuider Sea. Long ago, I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. The Dutchman still wears wooden shoes. His cap and coat are patched with love that Margaret sewed in. Sometimes he thinks he's still in Rotterdam. He'll watch the tugboats down canals, call out to them when he thinks he knows a captain. Till Margaret comes to take him home again, down unforgiving streets that trip him though she holds his arm. Sometimes he thinks he is alone, and he calls her name. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuider Sea. Long ago, I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. His muffler tighter, they sit in the kitchen. Some tea with whiskey keeps away the dew. He sees her for a moment, calls her name. She makes the bed up, singing some old love song. She learned when it was very new. He hums a line or two. They sing together in the night. The Dutchman falls asleep and Margaret blows the candle out. us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuider Zee. Long ago, I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. Now, the dad I had was a typical dad. He wasn't perfect, but he wasn't half bad. He's half of why I'm here, and for that I'm glad. I'm lucky to have had the dad I had. Now, the dad I had met a girl named Mom. Took her to the senior prom. Stole her from a future dad named Tom. The dad I had met a girl named Mom. The dad I had worked all his life to have nice things for the kids and wife. He could build a house with a putty knife. Dad I had worked all of his life. And the dad I had, he was awfully smart. He could put it back together if I took it apart. Taught me how to...
Who's talking?
All right, so if I did the last song, then it's time for Jerry to do the next song.
It is. All right, then let's do that. How about we do Living on an Island? Okay. See, my trop-rock thing is islandy, and I've got like out of the umpteen songs that I have tonight, the umpteen, most of them are about islands. This is a song that your next guest, David Beldock, and I wrote. It's called Living on an Island.
I did not know that.
Yep.
So there you go.
Yep. So,
Oh, I guess I didn't know it because you told me that before
Yep.
last time you were here, but I forgot.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just trop-rock. You think of, beautiful islands, sailing through them, palm trees, Corona beers. I guess that's because there's commercials. Everybody's sitting on the beachfront, and they've got their bucket of beer and their.
Are you sponsored by Corona? Is that what it is?
Maybe the virus, but not the drink.
I didn't know you had a deal with them.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay. You ready, Jimmy? Yep. All right. 1, 2, 1. I've been living on an island out in the middle of the ocean, yes, in the middle of the sea. play. They never hear them laugh or sing a song. They never see the sun. They're just mad at everyone. And all their time goes by till it's gone. I've been living on an island, and I find it's restoring my sanity. You could really make me feel good if you ever decide to live happy and free. On the phone, say when you coming home. They never understand, no they never could. It doesn't matter what they say, 'cause you were meant to live this way. So try not to forget that life is good. I've been living on an middle of the ocean, out in the middle of the sea. You could really start to feel good if you ever get the notion. If you ever get the notion. If you ever get the notion to live happy in Ireland. Happy and I've been happy and I live. Happy and free. Hey! Thanks. I tuned, I really did. I tuned because I care, really. Actually, I really don't care. It's like, you know, I'm a musician. And what happened is I've got this really expensive machine down here, and I figured, well, what the heck, I might as well use it.
Yeah, I was out of tune too.
Oh, good. Then I won't listen to that.
I could load
But they told me it was tuned at the factory.
Well, I'd have to go get a ball-peen hammer to tune it up.
We'll wait.
Yeah, so they start out with a 55-gallon drum. Then they take something like a bowling ball.
Well, I've seen guys use cannonball, actual like 200-year-old cannonball.
Wow.
They find those things all over in Trinidad and Tobago. This is true, and they just bounce it like. They get a rhythm because it bounces back up and you throw it back down. And they just go all around the drum. But most guys nowadays are using a pneumatic hammer.
Yeah.
They hang it from a chain from like a beam, and they stand here and go like this, you know, and it shakes the living daylights out of you.
And the one thing that you want to know is if you ever move to Trinidad, do not buy a house near a pan yard.
Unless you're really into pan.
Unless, yeah. But,
Yeah.
Unless you're deaf.
if you're just looking for peace and quiet on an island, don't move next to a pan yard. That's what that song, The Hammer, after years of making noise, not even a peep, you know, because he was a pan maker and a tuner. And
It can be a very violent sound.
Yeah.
When somebody's tuning a pan, I mean like da, 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 da. I mean the guy's hitting the notes, you know, with a big stick and a hammer. It can sound really scary. Yeah.
yeah, even somebody who doesn't know how to play one of those can sound really scary, you know, after they're already done. But all right.
Thank goodness we don't have to use jackhammers on our guitars, huh, Joe?
Exactly. Yeah, I'm glad I got these just little tuning machines. All right, we're going to do a song now. This is one of Robbie's. Well, actually, I kind of picked it for him because he picked it the last time he was here, and I liked it. So James Taylor put out an album last year called American Standard, and he recorded this song, and we're gonna.
I was gonna say I'm glad we're doing it again because I think I kind of messed it up the last time.
We both did.
I messed up the form, and
well, let's talk
so
about
now
that.
now we're gonna do better.
Let's talk about that. I'll sing the first round through, and then you'll play through the form. And at the end of your form, well, we'll do it just like the recording that I sent. Here we go. Crossing you in style someday, dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world, 'cause there's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbows in, waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend. River and me. Wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. Old dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world, 'cause there's such a lot of world to see. We're after the Yeah, it's nice to do songs like that just to show you that the pan is more than just a calypso instrument. Very melodic, very...
Well, it's also a tropical rock instrument.
Yeah, true.
Yes.
And that's what Jer here and you guys are pretty famous for, actually.
We try.
I mean, when someone says tropical rock, like, you know, who do you think of? You guys. And then, but how often do you hear tropical rock? Well, depends what circles you're in, what kind of friends you have.
What kind of friends do you have?
Show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. They're tropical rock friends.
This is Robbie extemporaneizing. Extemporaneizing? Making stuff up.
That was good. That was really good. I was like, hurt, but...
Well, I was trying to help Jer out over here, you know, with the tropical rock theme.
Okay. All I can say is thank you, Robbie. That was bitchin'.
Dude.
Where are we going now, Jer?
Oh, let's do an original.
Okay, we're going to do one of Jer's songs here.
This is a song about my mom and dad. And
Speak into that microphone, because the folks...
Hi, you guys. I don't know what this is anymore. It's like... There's a video I saw of Joe and I playing it. I don't know how many of you have been following Folkey Monkey, however long you have been, but he used to have a coffee house down in Mission Valley that he played at, and I was a guest there one night, and I just happened to be going through and I found the video of this song, and I got to thinking about how that Joe kind of taught me how to not play guitar. You know, and I was in a group where you made as much noise. It was a wall of sound is what it was. And Joe said, you know, less can be more. You know, just trying to be as diplomatic as possible. I said, well, that's pretty cool. So I stopped playing guitar completely. I just listened, you know, so here we go. Okay, and it was nice because all of a sudden you could hear everybody else playing. I thought, wow, this is how it is. So that's my claim to fame now, is I play very, very little, if at all. So, take it away, guys.
Wait, it's your song.
Oh, yeah, sorry. He was born an island boy, last one of the 5. The century had just turned 10. They worked hard to survive. His dreams were full of traveling. It came as no surprise. A full-grown man at 17 was covered with goodbyes. Don't give up on any dream. Life's not an easy game. It seems the more we try to change, the more things stay the same. She was just a simple girl, schooled in old country ways, living in the heart of freedom and giving God his praise. At age 13, her mother died and left her with the task of tending to her brother's needs and father with his flask. Don't give up on any dream. Life's not an easy game. Seems the more we try to change, the more things stay the same. Island boy and simple girl were made a team by fate. A union formed in spiteful times. Love conquers all who wait. They left the windy city for the golden promised land. A family born of unchained dreams with firm but gentle hands. Don't give up on any dream. Life's not an easy game. It seems the more we try to change, the more things stay the same. born an island boy. She was a simple girl, and from their love and laughter, they have made a better world. Thank you. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. Nice job, guys. It's like I just love it. It's like we get together once a year, and this is what we get to do.
That's your original song, right?
Absolutely.
You wrote that about...
I did. My mom and dad.
Your mom and dad. It's a beautiful song.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay.
Why are y'all looking at me?
Is it my turn yet?
I think it's your turn.
Oh, good.
And I hope we get to do the...
Telele?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're going to do this calypso song. Now, there's some controversy as to whether this is a Roaring Lion or Lord Kitchener.
Oh, I thought it was Lord Kitchener.
I thought so too. You know, down in Trinidad, all the Calypsonians, you know, they adopted these names that they called themselves, you know, stage names. And Lord Kitchener was, you know, he was probably the most famous of all the Calypsonians. Anyway, this song is called Telele, or Old Lady Walk a Mile and a Half. And I was trying to, because I wanted to tell you guys what it's about, but I had to look it up on the internet to kind of find out. We finally confirmed it tonight. We talked to Robbie's wife, Janice, who's from Trinidad, and on the internet they were saying that telele is one of two things. Telele is either a cheap fabric that the poorer women used to make their Sunday best out of, or it is being tired, running, you know, kind of like exhausted, running out of gas, kind of a thing. And when you hear the context of the song, you'll know what I'm talking about. And Janice confirmed that tonight, that's what that means. Telele means you're exhausted. You want to,
well, but she was arguing, she remembers arguing with a friend because we thought telele meant like she walks a mile and a half and then she does like a little, you know, a little dance.
Yeah.
You know?
Telele is a little dance.
Yeah. Or, you know, wind your waist or something like that. So it depends on who you talk to, but anyway, something happens at a mile and a half.
Yeah. And then there's another phrase in there called bazodi. Yeah. And bazodi means you're like disoriented. Or
Bazodi.
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 Yeah. Like basil.
Bazodi. Yeah. Yeah. Forgive my pronunciation. But anyway, so this song is called Telele, or Old Lady Walk a Mile and a Half. Soca. You can do conga if you want. All right?
Job, man.
See. Got that intro. It's Jim and I and Jeff at first here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woy oy oy, woy oy oy, and she telele. Woy oy oy, woy oy oy, and she telele. Old lady walk a mile and a half, and she telele. Old lady walk a mile and a half, and she telele. Oy oy oy, and she telele. Oy oy oy, oy oy oy, and she telele. Old lady walk a mile and a half, and she telele. Old lady walk a mile and a half, and she telele. Up the hill, down the hill, was Miss Parrothead. She was walking the distance, 2.14. Old lady walk a mile and a half, and she telele. Old lady walk a mile and a half, and she telele. Woy oy oy, woy oy oy, and she telele. Woy oy oy, woy oy oy, and she telele. lady walk on my land a half, and she tail-lay. Oh, lady walk on my land a half, and she tail-lay. Oh, lady walk on my land a half, and she tail-lay. Oh, lady walk on my land a half, and she tail-lay. Well, she left home at 6:30. When she reached to Aruka, she basodi. Oh, lady walk on my land a half, and she tail-lay. Oh, lady walk on my land a half, and she tail-lay. Woy oy oy, woy oy oy, and she tail-lay. Woy oy oy, woy oy oy, and she tail-lay. Oh, lady walk on my land a half, and she tail-lay. Oh, lady walk on my land a half, and she tail-lay. Woy oy oy, woy oy oy, and she tail-lay. Woy oy oy, woy oy oy, and she tail-lay. Oh, lady walk on my land a half, and she tail-lay. Oh, my land a half, and she tail-lay. With a Martinican towel, she tie her head. In a basket she have two cassava bread. Oh, lady walk on my land a half, and she tail-lay. Oh, lady walk on my land a half, and she tail-lay. Woy oy oy, woy oy oy, and she tail-lay. Woy oy oy, woy oy oy, and she tail-lay. Oh, lady walk on my land a half, and she tail-lay. Oh, lady walk on my land a half, and she tail-lay. Robbie! lady walk on my land a half, and she tail-lay. Oh, lady walk on my land a half, and she tail-lay. Why oi oi, why oi oi, and she tail-lay. Why oi oi, why oi oi, and she tail-lay. Oh, lady walk on my land a half, and she tail-lay. Oh, lady walk on my land a half, and she tail-lay. Take it home. No, we did. Yeah, it is being tired. Well, we're going to accept the definition that it's being tired, being exhausted, and because it fits with the context of the song.
Great.
So.
Okay, well, I'm Telele.
Are you now?
Well, not really.
Well, if it's that really cheap fabric that you make your Sunday's best out of, then just
Well,
look at some of the shirts up here on stage.
Telele. No,
And it's not Jim's because his has got
palm trees.
palm trees on it.
Yeah. Those little dark spots you see, those are palm trees. So he qualifies.
I'm not sure what kind of flower this is. Does anybody know?
Hibiscus.
I don't know what
Does that qualify? Yeah, that's island style. Yeah.
Hawaii's flower.
We still got people out there on internet land? We got John Kirko back there, ladies and gentlemen, doing his usual superb job producing this show for the webs and the sound for you and the lights for you. He's a man of many, many talents, and he worked hard today. He's a voter registration guy. He's going to do that too. So
Wow.
he's doing his training on that today.
Man of many masks.
Yep. He's only wearing one. All right. So, is it my turn now?
I reckon so.
All right. Well, let's do this. Is Shannon still here? Yeah. Shannon's still here. Well, you know what Shannon always likes to hear, Chair? I might pull an audible on you guys.
I was going to say something earlier, but I figured it's not my place. All right, audibles.
not, just try
You
it.
gotta love audibles. Football season's coming up here.
I might not even play it like the chart, Jim, so just follow me on this. I'm sure you'll be able to add something really cool to this.
How about that Jimmy Reeves over there playing bass?
The man from Kenora, Jim Reeves.
And Jeffrey Stasny back there on percussion. I don't know how well you can see him. There he is. Our little stage is constrained by the lighting and the cameras, so we had to, put Robbie where he is and covered up Jim or Jeff a little bit. So
Probably good.
wait a minute. Okay. I do it out of. Okay, we're going to do it in B flat. Is the chart in C? Yeah.
This is really a deviation from the,
In B flat?
don't you think? And then
Or
he
C.
changes keys on it too.
Oh, but it's in C? All right. I'm going to do it in B flat. So. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a place that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and each dream that you dare to dream
up where the clouds are far behind me. Troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why? Tell me why can't I? Robbie? If happy little bluebirds fly of the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I? Why, oh, why can't I?
Jim Reeves on the bass guitar. The last note. Thank you very much.
That was good, Joe.
Thank you. Thank you. That's for Shannon. Shannon, Jerry's wife, always asks for that song. And
I'm glad she does.
Robbie, nice.
How about that, Robbie, on those pianos? Thank you all.
What do you want to do now, Jerry?
Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to do something that's totally against the grain. You know, everybody writes songs about being out in the Caribbean waters and sailing to the islands, and there's those sunshine and palm trees, and like I said, Corona beers on the beach and beach chairs and whatever. And so what they never write about is the flip side of that coin, which is, that's the bright side of the island. Well, there's also the dark side of the island, and that's what this song is all about. You all ready?
Yep.
charter jet line. Everybody says we'll have a hell of a time. A tropical getaway, safe and clean, all the comforts of home, a vacationer's dream. But if you like a little bit more, urges that you'd like to explore, then come with me to the dark side of the island. Color brochure pigs a can't miss trip. Happy hour sale on the hotel ship. Cheap Mexican beer in the afternoon. A karaoke guy doing Muppet tunes. But if you like a little bit more, balls to the walls, flat out full bore, then come with me to the dark side of the island. Houdini's at the bar doing sleight of hand tricks for the charter boat captain of the River Styx. Overweight, overdose, bleached blonde hair, cemetery perfume hanging in the air, Hitler watercolors hanging on the wall. Janis Joplin sings Last Call, they're giving last call on the dark side of the island. Headed for home, cause the weekend's done. Homogenized, sanitized theme park fun. Say goodbye with a superficial kiss. Can't help thinking there's something you've missed. But if you like a little bit more, deep down dark where those demons roar, well then come with me to the dark side of the island. Kurt Cobain and Ernest Hemingway drink a shotgun toast to the NRA. Helter skelter with your fun friends. Smile Ted Bunny's got a telephoto lens. Norman Bates wearing mama shawl. John Belushi screams last call, they're giving last call on the dark side of the island. Come with me, come with me, come with me to the dark side of the island. Thank you. Now there's a professional band for you guys. He's like, we've never heard that song before. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. You're welcome. We got time for a couple more tunes.
Good.
It's only 7:30.
Robbie,
7 o'clock somewhere.
what would you like to do?
Hey, Joe.
Till there was you or barometer soup, what do you think? We ought to pick it up a little bit? The barometer soup or sweeten it up until there was you? Let's sweeten it up.
Let's sweeten it up.
Yeah.
Let's sweeten it up. We got a quorum, so we're going to sweeten it up.
So there was you?
Till there was you.
I didn't know what this song was until I started playing with Joe, and he said it's from a movie. I'd never seen the movie. One day I did.
Yep.
And the movie and the song are just as good, unlike some movie themes, like, what's that one? Never mind. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Some themes come from movies, and the movie wasn't very good, but the theme,
Theme was great, yeah.
yeah. Great movie, and
Meredith Willson wrote the song. And the Beatles recorded it, did a fine job, made it their own. So, is that too fast? No, that's fine. 1, 2, 3.
There were bells on the hill, but I never heard them ringing. No, I never heard them at all, till there was you. There were birds in the sky, but I never saw them winging. No, I never saw them at all, till there was you. And there was music and wonderful roses, they tell me, in sweet
there was you. Was music, wonderful roses, they tell me in the sweet, fragrant meadows of dawn and dew. There was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all till there was you. Till there was you. Again, Robbie Hutchinson on steel pan.
Thank you very much.
That'd be fun.
I'd like to do this song because it's kind of an obscure song from the late 50s, written by the same guy who wrote The Bare Necessities for the Jungle Book, a guy named Terry Gilkyson, whose daughter, Eliza Gilkyson, is still out there playing the acoustic music circuit, wonderful singer-songwriter and vocalist. But so Terry wrote that song and many, many other songs for Disney, and he wrote this song. And most people think that this is a Caribbean, folk song handed down through the generations. But actually, no, it was written by Terry Gilkyson and his band. I forget what they were called, but lots of people covered. Lots of the folk trios covered it, and it's called Mary Ann. Calypso? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All day, all night, Mary Ann, down by the seaside, sifting sand. Even little children love Mary Ann. All day, all night, Mary Ann. Mary Ann, oh, won't you marry me? We could have a bamboo hut and brandy in our tea. Leave your mean old mama home, she never will say yes. If mama don't know now, she can't guess. Don't rush me all day, all night, Mary Ann. Everybody sing. Down by the seaside, sifting sand. Even little children love Mary Ann. All day, all night, Mary Ann. walks down by the shore, the people pause to greet. White birds fly around her, little fish come to her feet. In her heart there's love, but I'm the only mortal man who is allowed to kiss my sweet Mary Ann. Don't rush me all day, all night, Mary Ann. Down by the seaside, sifting sand. Even little children love Mary Ann. All day, all night, Mary Ann. Let's hear a little bit from Jim Reeves here. I want to hear a little conga drum now. God, we sound like a bunch of guys, don't we?
We really do.
I'd like to thank Jerry Gontang,
You're welcome. Thank you.
my old friend for many years. Both these guys are old friends. And Robbie Hutchinson for being our guests tonight.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, man. It's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. And, of course, Jeff Stasny on percussion and Jim Reeves on bass. Always here, always the buddies. The Buddy System, the name of the band. And we're going to leave you with a nice, thoughtful tune. Send you home with a good vibe in your head. We're going to feature Robbie on this one. And because I love the melody on the pan. This is a tune called Wonderful World. And I want you to remember that no matter what crazy, stupid things we can think of as human beings to do to each other, the world, the planet, the place that we live upon is always a wonderful place, and everything on it, including us, is a miracle. And just remember that, when people cut you off on the freeway or you see somebody doing something bad, just remember that it's all a miracle, and we're blessed and given the grace to experience it. So it's a wonderful world. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, and also on the faces of everybody going by. I see friends shaking hands. They say, how do you do? But what they're really saying is, I love you. I hear babies crying, and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yeah, the colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky. Also on the tropical shirts of the people going by. I see friends shaking hands. They say, how do you do? What they're really saying is, I love you. I hear babies crying, and I watch them grow. They learn much more than I'm ever gonna know. Then I think to myself, yeah, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. You're all wonderful for coming out and helping us celebrate this music and these guys.
Opening up the world again. Thank you for coming out and enjoying it. You're awesome.
Thank you. Thank you, John Kirko, for being here once again, helping us
Yay,
out,
Johnny boy.
making it work. And we will see you on the 26th. Please go to my website and check out Ari Hest and all the other shows that are coming up. The website is just simply joerathburn.com.
48 more tickets.
Well, not quite 48 more, but I need 48 by next week.
How much are the tickets?
$30 a piece.
I might just kick in one.
You won't regret it, Robbie.
Okay. I want to help. I want to make it happen.
All right.
Yeah.
That's the spirit.
By the way, big round of applause, Joe Rathburn, for having Folkey Monkey on Thursdays for us to go. I agree too. Thanks, Joe.
You're welcome, Sharon. Thank you, man. Love you. Love you, Robbie. Love you guys. Yeah, love you, man. Love y'all. Love y'all. Yeah. You drive safely going home now. And hope you had a good time.